Honourable Speaker, esteemed members of Council, today I stand before you to discuss a vital issue that affects the lives of our residents, the urgent need for dependable and accurate water services. This motion goes beyond infrastructure. It highlights our duty to ensure every resident can access safe and reliable water, a fundamental right, as in our Constitution, specifically Section 27. Suburbs affected by the Hursthill 1, 2 and Alexandra Reservoirs have faced water shortages, inaccurate billing challenges since last year, September. The problem often arises after reservoirs are shut down every night to build capacity. This situation is simply unacceptable and requires our prompt attention. This motion advocates for thorough internal audit of water meters and valves in the affected areas, in line with the Municipal Systems Act 23 of 2000, which obligates municipalities to ensure the provision of services in a manner that is sustainable and promotes economic development. This audit aims to pinpoint and resolve the issue leading to these challenges. Here's what we propose. We suggest that Johannesburg Water Internal Auditing Department comprehensively examine the water meters and valves in Hursthill 1, 2 and Alexandra Reservoir areas. The objection is to identify and remedy any
20 seconds left.
After the audit, they must please report back to Council within 30 days. I thank you.
Thank you, Councillor. Is motion agreed to? I will call the seconder, Councillor G. Sherman.
Greetings, Madam Speaker. All protocol observed. Why am I not surprised? Again, we have double standards within this chamber, especially when it comes to people like ourselves, as an example. We have at least 2 PR councillors living in a drought-stricken area called Coronationville, so-called Colored Township. And yet today, we are once again being deprived to have at least an audit, let alone some water, just to find out why we are being restricted of having water. It's going to be very interesting to see who's going to be against this, specifically referring to the 2 councillors living in that particular area called Coronationville. I mean, put up your hand and say, no, I don't want this particular audit. And the reason for that is because I want to. So, Madam Speaker, I would like to propose that whomever has a no against this, review this from a position where we as a people, and yet there's a portion called Westbury affected by this drought as well, so-called colored area. But, Madam Speaker, what do we say? Just a few more colored people being affected by water. Now, this is the truth and the scenario that these people have to live with on a daily basis, having water for at least 6 hours every day. But here's the kicker. My esteemed councillors who lives in that area, you need to get up at least 4 o'clock to fill up buckets, to make sure that you have water for at least your sanitation, let alone water to drink or cooking. But you know what? It's fine. We'll say no just because we can. Madam Speaker, I implore you and the rest of this council to think twice before you say no to people who desperately are in need of a basic service called water. I thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Sherman. We'll move over to PA, Councillor D. Ponsabay.
Thank you, Councillor, and greetings to you, the Executive Mayor, Papa Action, MMC Kenny Kunene, and the PA caucus, and councillors at large. Councillor Sherman, we heard you through you, Speaker. We understand that nobody wants to not have water. But we've got an MMC in this house that we can speak to directly. We didn't have to come to the juncture of bringing a motion to this place, to this council even. Now we want to sit and patronize our councillors and put the public out there to zoom in on them and see what their response is to this. We, as the PA, we note this report, we note this motion, Madam Speaker, but unfortunately we feel that there's better ways of doing this. Westbury Coronation will get water. We will make sure that we keep the executive for it, and we will ensure that water comes to the affected areas. The councillor, what you've done was totally out of order, councillor. But anyway, be it as it may, it's the way you feel. Yes.
Please wait, let me protect you. Councillors on my left, you've been afforded an opportunity to speak on this matter. Can we do the same to the councillor from the PA, please?
There's no
Can we
misleading
do the
the
same?
House.
Councillor Ponsape, you can continue.
There's no misleading the House. She's the councillor of the area. What does she do to ensure that water gets to the area, Speaker? So let us not please come to this council and come and deceive the people and further confuse our people. MMC, let us ensure that we work on the situation, please, and ensure that water comes to the area. We know that people
Councillor
are affected.
Ponsape, there's a point of order. Please wait.
Madam Speaker, I'd like to call Councillor Ponsonby to order. We've had lots of motions that has service delivery related today. And that is also the ward council of this area who is not getting help. That is why she's bringing this motion. And we just had motion 3 was exactly the same. So it's out of
Councillor
order.
Belinda, is the debate open for DA to participate? I thought you guys had an opportunity. So Councillor Ponsape, please continue.
I'm not going to feed into foolishness, Madam Speaker. I have said, Mr. MMC, please look into the lack of water into the area. Thank you. We note the report, but we will not stand with it today. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor. We'll move over to EFF. Councillor G. Mkasi. Don't think Mkasi is in the house. We'll move over to our MMC. Councillor Sekwaila.
Thanks for the correction, Speaker. Let me appreciate it. Sekwaila. Speaker, I think Councillor Dwayne has responded on my behalf because he understands governance well. I don't know how this matter was never reported and is brought to council, as if report this matter to our depots, it will be escalated to myself. The
Can you
matter
stop
will be
howling,
resolved.
colleagues?
This and service delivery related to
MMC?
matter.
MMC, can we stop howling, colleagues? We all want to go home. We all want to go back to the residents that we are representing. So let's give each other an opportunity to address each other in a respectful manner. Democratic Alliance, please. MMC, the floor is yours.
Thanks, Speaker. I've never in my office received this matter, but I'm advising the councillor there to actually report the matter. If he doesn't get joy, please bring it or escalate to me. We will assist you, councillor. By the way, myself and Mayor were at Randburg a couple of days ago when we were called. And we were told that there's a pipe that was installed in 1930. Very problematic pipe. When we went there, it was installed in 1985. It was misinformation. But regardless, we went there, and our Joburg water team, they are busy currently constructing some drawings to assist in terms of the pressure around that area, Randburg and Blokori, because it's high-lying areas. Otherwise, every time when there's outage, this area will forever recover very little because of it's a high-lying area. It's not because of a racial matter as indicated by the council, so that I condemn that particular statement very well. These are the things, Speaker, that this Joburg Water we are doing every day. You can go to Rambek, go to some diggings that are happening there to investigate the problems. So we are attending to those issues. But please, Councillor, feel free after this meeting to WhatsApp me your issues. I will respond very, very well. Thanks very much. You are wasting council time. Thanks.
Thank you, MMC. I would like the proposer to close the debate. Councillor Yonker.
Thank you, MSC. If you read your own Johannesburg Water business plan, you will see Hursthill 1, Hursthill 2 is not close to where you're talking about now. These residents has been, and it's in your business plan, and you've been making promises for years. We're asking for an audit. I ask all councillors to please, we're not asking for money, we're asking Joburg Water to do their work. Please support this motion. I thank you.